Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Farm Matters. I am Vivian Fernandez. Our guest is Dr. Virender Lather, former principal scientist at the Indian Agricultural Research Institute, Delhi. Dr. Lather retired in 2017 and is based in Karnal, where he is a keen observer of the agricultural scene. He not only comments in the news media, for which, as you can see, he is very well geared for, but also writes to government functionaries on policies when he thinks they are not right. Dr. Lather goes against the conventional wisdom and says that Punjab should not shift out of rice wheat rotation. He thinks that rice can be grown sustainably. Dr. Lather, welcome to this program and thanks for making the time. Dr. Lather, it is true that Punjab has the highest productivity in rice, but it also uses the most amount of groundwater, and that is why rice is considered to be an environmentally unsustainable crop for Punjab. And eminent agricultural scientists as well as policymakers have been saying that Punjab farmers should shift out of rice. You think that is not needed? Why?
So my submission is we have to look back to the history. Punjab and Haryana both were cultivated DSR since ages prior to Green Revolution. So the policy maker of the India or state, they introduced the water guzzling transplanted rice in Punjab, Haryana during Green Revolution phase between 1968 to 1980s. So farmers were earlier growing the DSR, that is eco-friendly, sustainable agriculture. So the government of India, the policy maker, has taken a wrong policy which promote the water guzzling transplanted rice, which ultimately lead to environmental problem of the water depletion to the grey zone. So now the same policy maker are advising the farmer to shift back from the rice. Issue is rice is lifeline of the farmer of the Punjab Haryana because it is most economical crop, it is most technically eco-friendly and farmer-friendly crop in Punjab Haryana. No other crop diversification can be beneficial to the farmer during Kharif rainy season because 70% of the area of Punjab Haryana that goes waterlogging for 1 to 7 day or maybe month during the rainy season. So waterlogging, due to waterlogging condition, no other crop can be viable in Punjab Haryana. So shifting of rice.
To interrupt you, it is true that any combination of crop that does not include rice is less profitable in Punjab, and this is borne out by an analysis done by the agricultural economist Shweta Saini and the former agriculture secretary T. Nanda Kumar last year. But that is also because of assured procurement of rice by the government at minimum support prices and free electricity. You remove free electricity, and I don't think rice in Punjab will become profitable because it will be costlier to pump out groundwater.
So my submission is whether the country want national food security or not. If the country can live without national food security, they can remove the electricity subsidy or they can remove the MSP also. So issue is survival of the nation through the national food security. If you just recall, the Punjab and Haryana, they are contributing nearly 80% of the food grain procurement to the central pool. So if the government can leave all this condition, it's okay. The farmer can go for other minor crop without less economical condition. But issue is how the government of India or nation can secure the food security then.
No, for food security, and if you want to assure the country of rice security, it can be grown in a more environmentally friendly manner in the peninsular India as well as in eastern India, and that is why we have this program called Bringing Green Revolution to Eastern India. But that will take some time because you need to have a procurement infrastructure, you need to improve the productivity, and so on and so forth. But when you say that Punjab was growing direct seeded rice, even before the Green Revolution, I'm quite perplexed because I thought that Punjab was not growing rice. Rice was grown in Punjab after the Green Revolution, and before the Green Revolution, Punjab was growing maize during the rainy season, makkah.
Sir, Punjab was growing makkah only in the hilly zones because these are the waterlogging area basically. And because of waterlogging, no kharif crop was possible at all. Leave aside the makkah, no kharif crop was growing at the time. The, nearly 50% of area of Punjab at the time, including Haryana, the farmer lived fallow without cultivation because of waterlogging condition only. So talking about the crop diversification in a waterlogged condition, it is not viable, not technically feasible, sir.
So you are saying so you do not agree with some of the policymakers and the agricultural economists when they say that Punjab should shift out of rice to the cultivation of maize because you think that the ecology is just not suitable for that.
Very right, sir. I am not agreeing with the policymaker of the country and state for crop diversification against the paddy because we are using too much groundwater. So we have to sell what groundwater conservation. For that, the farmer were already growing the DSR. The government policymaker has promoted us to shift from the DSR to water guzzling transplanted rice. So time has come. Now go back to the basic. Basic is DSR. The DSR is ultimate technology for Punjab, Haryana for rice cultivation, which must be promoted by the government through legal system or through financial incentive.
Now, one of the issues with direct seeded rice, unlike transplanted rice, is the issue of management of weeds. In the case of transplanted rice, water does the killing of weeds because of stagnant water in flooded paddies. Now, in the case of DSR, we have the issue of weeds which have to be managed with herbicides. Do you think that there are good herbicides, or do you think that farmers know of these herbicide practices to be able to manage weeds very well, efficiently?
As far as weed in DSR is concerned, that is a problem, no doubt. But the farmer were managing this weed not through herbicide before the Green Revolution. They are managing by using the climatic factor to control the weed. So issue is we should manage the weed by the farmer-friendly way by managing the climatic factor instead of herbicide. Because our ancestors, they are managing the weed in Punjab, Haryana, in DSR without using any herbicide.
I think that is called tar vattar, I suppose. Can you explain what tar vattar is?
Yeah, tar battar is full moisture. We call it tar battar is the full moisture soil, the sowing in the full moisture soil, just like wheat crop.
So you are saying that we don't need to apply pre-emergent herbicides, let's say pendimethalin, or post-emergent herbicides like bisparibac sodium to manage weeds?
Yeah, issue is the consortium of the ICR, PAU and HAU. They work on DSR between 1990 to 2010. And this consortium has given a technical faulty DSR technology. They call it dry seeded rice. They promoted the sowing of rice in dry soil, followed immediately by the irrigation. Then again followed by the irrigation after every 3 days up to 30 days. That means during first month of the crop, 8 to 10 irrigation were applied, and that caused the plenty of weed population. To manage that, they recommended pre-emergence herbicide as pendimethalin, and in post-emergence as nominee So that was faulty technology. My submission is go for the climatic factor to control the weed. For that, use tar battar DSR technology, and sowing should be done between 20th May to 5th June. That will take care of most of the weed without herbicide even.
Now, the Indian Agricultural Research Institute has developed herbicide-tolerant rice, which is tolerant or which is immune to the herbicide imazethapyr. And there are two private companies that are also promoting this. That is Mahiko and Rice Tech. Do you think that this technology can take DSR forward in Punjab?
No, sir. Unfortunately, immediate fire is not recommended for rice weed control at all. It is only recommended for the pulses or legume weed control. So the kind of the herbicide used for the pulses, that technology was used in rice, that is of no use, because immediate fire is not going to kill major weed of the DSR. During last 3 years, the farmer has not accepted IRA variety 1979, 1985, what they call it, HT rice.
But I was doing some reading and I found that imazethapyr is actually a broad spectrum herbicide that can kill both grassy and broad-leaved weeds. Just like, for example, I would.
Yes, it can kill both, but issue is crop canopy. In case of the legume, the crop canopy cover the field very fast. Within 20 to 25 days, crop canopy cover the field. So leave very little chance to grow for wheat. But in case of rice, for first 90 days, crop need control against the weeds. So that won't work in rice in that case.
Now, recently, ICAR released the world's first genetically edited rice, which is climate resilient. It says that it uses less water, it can handle salty soil and drought well, and also has improved yield. Do you think that genetically edited rice holds a lot of promise for Punjab's agriculture?
The PUSA Institute or IRI or ICR has released two varieties. They call it genetically modified variety or genetically induced variety. But issue is whether they are tested in field or not. Till date, they are the lab variety. They are not tested at farm field. Without testing at farmer field, claiming something is hoax. And I don't believe, as a scientist, I don't believe in hoax. Let them come to field. Let them show the performance in the field. Only then we can claim what they said. So
Okay.
PUSA people, issue is the PUSA and ISR people are nowadays doing a lot of publicity without testing their material in the field. That is unfortunate.
Moving on, sir, with direct seeded rice, can we manage paddy straw and stubble very well? Because this is a major issue in Punjab. That soon after rice harvest, we have a lot of paddy straw and stubble left behind by the combine harvesters, and there's a very little time gap left for wheat sowing, because of which farmers take to burning the straw and stubble, causing air pollution. With DSR, is there a way of increasing the gap that is available for wheat sowing?
Yeah, very true, sir. The Punjab, Haryana now growing almost 5 million hectare of rice, and that produce nearly 20 million ton of rice. At the same time, it is
Rice straw, you mean?
no rice only. At the same time,
Okay.
it is producing 30 million ton of rice straw. So this is such a huge volume. 30 crore quintal paddy straw is a huge volume. Government is doing all their effort on the ex situ solution. That is taking out of the paddy straw from the field, use somewhere in the industry. But that requires time. And as far as paddy in Punjab, Haryana is concerned, the short window period of 20 days will not allow ex situ CRM, crop residue management. So I am again, timely writing to the authority and to the press also. The best solution under this condition is in situ crop residue management. For that, the government should first of all legally bound all the combined harvester to be fitted with SMS system, straw management system, that will chop off the paddy straw into small pieces, and then the deep plowing with the help of mold bolt probe that will bury the paddy straw into deep layer of the soil, and within 20 to 30 days, this paddy straw will become organic matter, and that will improve the soil health for the future crop also.
I think Punjab Agriculture University has acted on. He's doing just what you have prescribed because it has developed the super seeder, which actually does that. It plows the straw and stubble into the ground, and after that, the sowing of wheat is done.
Yeah, super seeder can help, provided the combined harvester is fitted with SMS. If combined harvester is not fitted with SMS, super seeder efficiency will be very low. In that case, it will use lot of the diesel, lot of the time, and lot of the money also, which farmer don't have at the moment.
So you are saying that use the super seeder in conjunction with combine harvesters that have the straw management system. That is a system where the paddy, straw, and stubble is chopped and spread evenly across the field.
Yeah. So the
So,
SMS will help two major objectives. First thing, it will chop off the straw. It will spread it equally throughout the field, and then the moldboard plow will bury the straw into deep layer of the soil, and within 20-30 days, this straw will be converted into the organic matter, and this organic matter will help to restoration of the soil fertility. So that is best eco-friendly way and farmer-friendly way to get rid of the CRM, that is petty straw.
but Dr. Ramesh Chand, who is a member of Niti Aayog and who is also an eminent agricultural economist, he has been saying that the best way to manage paddy, straw, and stubble is to take it out of the field, ferment it, and convert it into biogas.
So issue is what Ramesh Chandra is saying. There he is speaking on the behalf of the industry only, not taking the farmer problem into consideration. Farmer problem is short window available with the farmers because farmer has to sow the next rabi crop, the potato, then mustard, then the wheat, and they don't have a long window period for that. In 20 days, managing 30 million ton, that is 30 crore quintal paddy straw, is impossible technically, sir.
And finally, sir, Punjab and Haryana also grow a lot of wheat. Punjab, for example, supplies 40% of procured wheat to a to public distribution system, and Haryana contributes about 24%. But at the same time, we are short of edible oil. So there are policymakers who suggest that Punjab and Haryana should take some of their wheat acreage and shift to mustard, while Madhya Pradesh, which has been emerging as a big wheat producer, should concentrate on that crop. Your thoughts?
Yes, sir. My point is the wheat can be replaced by the mustard very easily because Haryana and Punjab, they are already growing mustard on large area and they are getting very good yield also. Economically, it is competitive in comparison to wheat also. But issue is marketing because wheat has a sure marketing of MSP regime, whereas mustard don't have till date. If the government go for the MSP legal act, then definitely farmer will not only go for the mustard, they will also go for the chickpea also. Because chickpea also equally competitive economically. But farmer are hesitate because of the marketing. In marketing, just day before yesterday, RBI has reported, except wheat, all other crops are selling below the MSP prices. So this is unfortunate.
So you are saying that basically what the point you are making is that if farmers are assured of steady income from mustard and chickpea, like they're assured in the case of wheat, they will shift to those other crops. Dr. Virender Lather, it was good talking to you. Your insights were really helpful. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.